Hello everybody, my name is Avery Clayton and I'm 18 years old. Me and my twin sister just recently had a birthday on September 14th. I'm born and raised in North Carolina and I have always lived on the same street in Hurdle Mills. I love being somewhat close to town but also far enough to have some peace and quiet. I struggle with a lot every day, so I haven't always had the easiest life, but I do everything I can to make it better. Me and my sister moved out of our parents' house when we were 16, almost 17. We worked, paid bills, and we're still juniors going to high school every day. I still always had a pretty close relationship with my mom, and I would see her just about every day. Me and my dad haven't always seen eye to eye, but we will always love each other. Me and my sister Atlee have our own house just 2 houses down from where we grew up. It still gives us time to see all of our family when we have the time, but we are still able to make our own choices. It may not be the best decision to move out so young for some people, but for us, it helped us better ourselves. My mom passed away a year ago on October 23rd. This was definitely one of the hardest things I've ever been through mentally and physically. She was sick for most of 2020. With the COVID restrictions, we were only able to see her when she would get out of the hospital for a couple of days, then she would have to go back because everything was progressing so quickly. It didn't set in that she was truly gone for about 2.5 months. The day I met my boyfriend is when it hit me the hardest. The fact that she would never be able to meet him or any new people that came into my life. My boyfriend is the person who gets me through the hard times and with me to celebrate the good times. We have known each other for about 10 months, but we've only been together for 8. We don't see each other often, as most couples usually do, because he lives over an hour from me. Although that's not too far, sometimes our schedules just don't line up and we can go weeks before we see one another. I started my new job on Monday the 13th and I'm very excited for this new opportunity. I'm currently just taking the mandatory classes at PCC. Hopefully I will figure out exactly what I want to pursue very soon without changing my mind again. I am leaning towards the medical field, and soon I have a good opportunity to start a pharmacy technician program if that's what I decide I want to do. Some things about me are that I'm currently binge watching the show Quantico on Netflix, which I highly recommend. I have a birthmark on my left arm that looks like a rash that I used to get made fun of a lot in elementary school for. The person I aspire to be and admire the most was my grandfather. Before he passed away, he would have done anything for anyone. Volleyball has my entire heart, but I have not been able to play for the last 2 years because I hurt my ankle back to back pretty severely several times without letting it heal properly. The last thing that drives me absolutely insane is when people drive under the speed limit. Lastly, when I die and I'm able to see my mom and my grandpa again, I would love to be remembered as an honest and loyal person who always strived to be her best in everything she did.